Let's just take a moment and explore a story together. It's a story about how the smallest, most innocent-looking actions can, well, they can sometimes set off the most massive disasters. It's a tough lesson, for sure, but once you really get it, it can change how you look at pretty much everything.
I mean, think about it. Have you ever been there? You make one simple decision, a minor tweak that you are absolutely positive is harmless, and then everything starts to go wrong. It spirals, and you have no idea why. It's that sinking feeling, right? Where confusion turns into dread. I think we've all felt that at some point.
It all started with something so simple. Just a single checkbox clicked in some settings menu. Something that looks completely insignificant.
An almost invisible adjustment, something done with the absolute best intentions, a change so small you'd barely even think to mention it to anyone.
And that's all it was, a single quick edit, just to make things a little bit better, a little bit faster.
But this one tiny action, it was about to kick off a chain reaction that nobody saw coming. And this is where we meet Alex. Now, Alex is a really sharp IT administrator. He's the kind of person who genuinely takes pride in his work and keeping these huge, complex systems running smoothly. But today, Alex is about to learn a lesson that he will never, ever forget.
This is exactly what Alex was thinking as he made that one quick edit. He felt confident. Of course he did. He'd done things like this 100 times. It's a tiny change, he told himself. It won't affect much. And that, right there, is such a dangerous thought. The idea that our actions happen in a vacuum.
Because in a complex system, nothing is ever truly on its own. Imagine a spider web, okay? It's perfectly still, just shimmering in the morning light. If you touch just one single thread, even super gently, the vibrations, they travel across the entire web. Every part of it feels that tiny touch. That's the ripple effect. And Alex's system, well, it was a far more complex web than he realized. So, right after he made the change, Alex checked everything. It all looked normal. All the dashboards were green, no alerts were going off. He felt that quiet little bit of satisfaction, The job was done, and he moved on to his next task, feeling completely secure. But about an hour later, right as the company was hitting its busiest time of day, the first email came in. Then another one. And then his phone started ringing. The first few reports were small, just these little intermittent errors that were easy to brush off, but they were just the beginning. Before long, that little trickle of problems became an absolute flood. People all over the company couldn't log in. The ones who were logged in found their sessions just freezing up right in the middle of important work. Key applications kept crashing, just gone, without any warning. And the support queue, oh man, it was just exploding with tickets from every single department. The whole system was failing, and all that pressure was landing right on Alex. For 4 long, agonizing hours, the entire business ground to a halt. Think about that. 4 hours of lost work, lost money, and just this mounting sense of frustration and panic. And it was all because of that one single, tiny change. Alex, with the weight of the whole company on his shoulders, finally found it. He reversed the change, and the system came back. But the damage was done. That night, exhausted and feeling pretty humbled, Alex didn't just fix the immediate problem. He learned from it. He realized his whole approach had to change. It wasn't about being the hero who could fix things fast anymore. It was about being the guardian who could stop them from ever breaking. He needed a new way of thinking. So Alex created what he started calling the Big Impact Framework. First up, step 1, map the impact. He wouldn't just look at the one thing he was changing anymore. Nope. He would always ask, what other systems does this touch? And he traced those invisible threads, remembering that spider web. Second, step 2, test realistically. His simple, yep, it's working, check, just wasn't going to cut it. From now on, he'd simulate the company's busiest hour, put real stress on the system, because that's when the cracks really show. Third, step 3, plan a rollback. He remembered those 4 awful hours. Never again. Every change, no matter how small, would have an instant undo button ready to go. And finally, step 4, document everything. He started a clear record, what changed, when it changed, and why it changed, so that anyone could understand it and so that no one would ever have to make his mistake again. And you see, this framework, it wasn't just a simple checklist. It was a total shift in how he saw himself as a professional. He was moving away from being a reactive firefighter to becoming a proactive architect. This really breaks down that transformation. The old Alex, he was the reactive admin,
He was the hero who jumped in during a crisis, who got praised for his quick fixes. But the new Alex, he became the proactive professional. His goal wasn't to be the hero in the crisis, his goal was to make sure the crisis never happened at all. He learned to respect how complex the system was. He became an architect of stability, not just a troubleshooter of disasters.
This really gets to the heart of it. True value isn't measured by how fast you can put out fires. It's measured by your skill in creating a place where fires just don't start.
So here's the main takeaway. We all face our own small changes every day. And Alex's story is a powerful reminder to approach them with a little more wisdom, a little more foresight. It's an encouragement for all of us to be the architects, not the firefighters. So I'll leave you with this one thought. The next time you're about to make a small tweak, how are you going to approach it?
Hi everyone. First of all, thank you for watching this video. My name is Naresh. I am the content creator behind this YouTube channel. I have created a community for Citrix learners where I will be posting a lot of details on Citrix products and how to work in Citrix environments. I'm going to mention the link in the video description so you can click on that link and you can become part of the community. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.